The Marvel Cinematic Universe has not only given out some of the greatest heroes, but their counterparts are just as exceptional. You are watching the channel Watch Culture, and for today's video, we will talk about some of the strongest MCU villains. But before we hop into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends and family.
It's not possible.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
Hela, Thor Ragnarok. MCU is home to some of the most extraordinary superhero stories. Not only has it brought some of the most memorable heroes, but it has also introduced the most unforgettable villains. For every goodness to become exemplary, there needs to be a great evil present at the opposite end of the spectrum. According to the same principle, in order for there to be a successful hero, there must also be a strong villain.
Okay, get up. You're in my seat.
The strength of the villain is measured on the basis of not only physical strength, but their intelligence, ambition, and gifts. Thor is considered to be the strongest Avenger based on his godlike strength, so to see a villain easily dispatch of him was surprising, but that is exactly what Hela did. Hela was Odin's right hand for a long time, helping him in his conquest of the Nine Realms and leading the armies of Asgard before trying to take power for herself. Following only moments of screen time in Thor Ragnarok, Hela established her strength by imposing herself on Thor.
To be honest, I expected more.
And threw him into space, along with destroying his hammer without breaking a sweat. The goddess of the dead was responsible for the Valkyries' death, Asgard's powerful warrior women. She would return after Odin's death, smash Mjolnir to pieces, and take over Asgard by defeating every Asgardian she encountered. Hela's thirst for power combined with her untold strength and intellect makes her very dangerous. Unfortunately, her demise means we have seen the last of her in the MCU for now. Mysterio, Spider-Man Far From Home.
See, that wasn't so hard.
While Tony Stark softened considerably over the years, he's also single-handedly created many problems with his arrogance. Quentin Beck was an employee of Stark Industries that Stark treated badly, disregarding his research and setting him down a very dark path. Beck would perfect his holographic technology and resurface after Stark's death as Mysterio, fooling everyone into thinking he was from another universe, and a hero to boot. Mysterio's evil plot would eventually be laid bare, and Spider-Man would take him down. While his abilities were only technology-based, they were still sufficient to cause an Avengers-level threat that Spider-Man was only barely able to stop.
But for what it's worth, Peter, I really am sorry.
Loki, Thor and the Avengers.
Turn off the Tesseract or I'll destroy it.
You can't. There is no stopping it.
Loki has loomed large over the MCU for just about its entire existence. Considered one of the best villains in the franchise, Loki first battled his brother Thor for control of Asgard, before teaming up with Thanos to get the Tesseract for him. The Avengers would defeat the God of Mischief, and his next few appearances would be less villainous, seeing his team with his brother on several occasions, but it is never fully clear where his loyalty lies. Loki's intelligence and expert lying abilities make him a very dangerous foe.
You think saving a man no more virtuous than yourself will change anything? This is the basest sentimentality.
The God of Mischief has no solid allegiances and is very quick to side with whoever benefits him the most. This is what makes him stronger than the average villain. He is impossible to predict. In both Thor and the Avengers, Loki is the one causing all the trouble and pulling every string. He was able to take over Asgard for a time by posing as Odin before being killed by Thanos.
Father?
Oh shit.
My son Thor has returned. Greetings, my boy.
Loki's magic and fighting prowess made him a dangerous threat to the heroes when he wanted to be, and also allowed him to be a great help when he was feeling more altruistic. Loki is a villain who has succeeded before in his evil plans. However, Infinity War made his future status uncertain.
What do you want? I want the throne.
Eric Killmonger, Black Panther. The characteristic that can make a villain incredibly dangerous is their motivation. If someone has been stewing and planning revenge for an extended period of time, their motivation to succeed is above anyone else's. This is often what separates bad guys from supervillains. Motivation is the greatest strength. Eric had been planning his takeover and revenge on Wakanda since he was young. And now that he has the strength and intellect to execute it, he is at his most dangerous. By harnessing all of his determination, Eric is in a position to execute his plan with ease and defeat his cousin T'Challa to become the Black Panther. It's not just Eric's strength, fury, and intellect which make him ready to take over Wakanda. It's his evil but strong will to get what he wants that is bad enough to sacrifice everything. And that's what his true strength is.
And all this death, just so I could kill you.
Dormammu, Doctor Strange. Dormammu only appeared briefly in Doctor Strange, but he is probably the most powerful being any of the MCU heroes ever faced.
Dormammu! I've come to bargain!
There is no downplaying Thanos' strength, but it is rumored that even he would find himself hard-pressed to defeat Dormammu without the help of an Infinity Stone, which was the only way that Doctor Strange could beat the villain after numerous attempts. As the leader of the Zealots, Dormammu is bent on merging his dark dimension with Earth. While he is stuck inside the dark dimension, his powers certainly overtake most villains on this list. He is seen disintegrating Doctor Strange with minimal effort multiple times. If someone with Dormammu's power was able to overcome Strange's magic, the world would be in serious trouble. However, due to his scheme being foiled so easily, he is not the strongest villain out there, but is still one of the strongest.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain!
You cannot do this forever. All that for a drop of blood.
Thanos, Avengers Infinity War. One of the most frightening beings in the universe is the mad titan named Thanos, who is obsessed with balance after his homeworld's death. Traveling the galaxy, he would exterminate half the population of every world he came across in a mad quest to ensure the life of the universe wouldn't use up all of the resources. Eventually, he set out to claim the Infinity Stone's power to make the whole thing easier. Even without the Infinity Stone's power, Thanos was a powerful foe. When a past version of him came to the post-snap present, he was able to beat on just about every hero on the Earth, and only lost because Iron Man was able to get the Infinity Gauntlet and snap his army out of existence.
I am inevitable.
And I am Iron Man.
Other villains may be established across multiple films, but no one has caused as much damage as Thanos. Prior to Infinity War, only one Avenger had officially lost their life. Now, that count is much higher thanks to Thanos. His brute strength, planning, and ferocity were the driving forces behind his success, making him the most dangerous villain in all of the MCU. If you like this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos in the future. Also, hit the bell icon to stay up to date and be the first one to watch our latest videos.